Alright, what is up everybody and welcome back to another Fuel Forge Gaming YouTube video. And today we are back on BeamNG career mode and well, we are going to be doing some amazing things today. Now, first off, we're going to pick up this huge trailer now that we have our massive semi truck. It's in here? No, it isn't. Wait a second. Yeah, we're gonna pick up this huge trailer, go to the, like, shipping docks, or whatever you might want to call it, and, we are going to go and move to another state temporarily. I wish we got that sleeper cab or that sleeper cab truck, the one that we were gonna get, but, you know, don't always get what you want. So, yeah, basically, we're going to go to what is called the Gap, which is based on kind of like an East Coast map. And I've heard that the economy over there for trucking is insanely good. Now, we are going to keep our Mustang or Dodge Charger over here in West Coast, but yeah, let's see what the market is. Let's see. So global economies stable, job market stable, housing stable, vehicles falling. That is decent, I guess. You know what I mean? But definitely gonna get some cheap vehicles. I don't plan on ever selling any cars anytime soon, especially now that we have, of course, a semi truck, which is the best thing ever now. I don't think we are going to have to sell any cars or anything like that, so we're not going to get affected by that. We're only going to get, benefited by that. So yeah, we're going to get to the shipping docks, make it quick, $5,000, and then, yeah, I had some trucking buddies, um, say that they got, like, I don't know, some crazy amount of money for doing this really, like, risky and cool um, trip. So yeah, we're gonna definitely do that. Hopefully, make the amount of money that he was saying he was making, um, and that would make us rich, and then come back to West Coast, become rich, and I think while we're in the Gap, at least be in the Gap. We're gonna have to set some boundaries. We can only be in the Gap for at least 6 videos, or at most 6 videos. That's what I mean. At most 6 videos, or we can only make $300,000, a maximum of 300,000. Now, if I go like $20,000 over or something like that, because the load was, it made more profit or something like that, then that's fine. But we would have to immediately get out of the Gap and not go back until we get our own house, because our um, uncle is letting us live in his house, um, which is super kind of him. Very, very kind of him. And it's not the best house. Let me just tell you that. He's not living in a mansion, nothing like that, right? But we are definitely going to go back to the Gap for a trucking empire once we get a decent chunk of change. Maybe in the real estate business, if we get to $300,000, then yeah, definitely the real estate game is a must-have, or is a must-have. But it's also, you can invest 300,000 into real estate, and then you get, pretty good capital. I mean, I saw the cul-de-sac garage, which is, like, I think one of, or the biggest houses in West Coast. And on one of my saves, it was like 300 or 500,000 or 300,000. I don't remember what it was. I think it was like 500,000. But I mean, that's insane. I remember it used to be like 700,000, or you know, 800,000 or something like that. Now it's, you know, stinking 500,000. Like, that's nothing. That is absolutely nothing. Plus, there is a really nice house in the Gap, and I would love to see how much that would be. Um, you know, if we like the Gap. I don't even know if I'll like the Gap. You know what I mean? It is a really beautiful map on the other saves, but I don't even know if the vibe for this series is on the Gap. It definitely makes some money, so the vibe is going for the money aspect, but you know, I want to be a millionaire. That's really what it really entails, that. And trucking is definitely one of the best, or not the best, ways to become a millionaire, because of how good you get paid. It's kind of insane for how much you get paid. Oh my gosh, why does it stall on me? Because I'm locking up the brakes. Oh my gosh, that scared me so badly. Let's just keep it tamed and chilled down and all that. But we are, if we do get in a situation where we do wreck our semi, or we, you know, need more performance parts, we can buy parts at Uncle's, you know, house. So, yeah, let's get over here, travel to the Gap. We can also go to Italy, but Italy is definitely not a better city to go to, especially for trucking. It's actually probably the worst cities or city you can go to on the map. And of course, we could go on River Highway, but I don't have that installed yet just because it takes up a lot of storage, and I've never really been there without it just crashing my game because it's really, you know, PC intensive. So let's get it loaded in, and I'll see you guys when we get there. Alright, guys, and welcome back welcome to the beautiful state of the Gap. I'm just gonna call it a state because, you know, it's not really a state, but it is. Now this is what I'm talking about. $18,000. $18,000 is a huge amount of money. Now, first of all, let's go and meet our uncle. Do we have a house here? I thought we did have a house. Do we not own it? Do we not own it? The question. We should own it. If not, that's going to be a little disappointing, and yeah, it's going to be Uncle's Hideout. We should own it. I'm pretty sure we own it. It's not that far of a, you know, scoot away, so, you know, things like that. But it is a lot higher paying jobs when you go over there, so I want to, you know, meet Uncle, um, and you know, get paid high payer jobs. I think they go like top of like 90K over here. So we gotta go over here. GPS is telling me go through the mud. Um, and it is a decent way over here, but yeah, you can definitely get wormy over here. Plus, there's a lake or a little river that goes through here, and you definitely do not want to be caught with massive trailers here, especially in this area right here because it's a little twisty and there's a rock right here. So, you know, I've had friends or buddies who given a repair forgiveness. Okay, good. It's not an insurance claim. You know, I've had buddies haul like two trailer loads or two trailers from down here at once. So yeah, they were And it's not like they were professional truckers or anything. It's, you know, I'm definitely not even close to a professional trucker, unless I'm about to run off the side of a bridge. Um, not good at all. But I do think before we get on the road, need to meet Uncle, go on Amazon, pick us up a big old turbo or engine block, redo you know, the suspension or whatever we need to do to get this thing capable for doing that kind of stuff. Let's see how much they pay. Let's see how much they actually pay. Two trailer transports. $69,000. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Hopefully that's the trailer that, like, you know, it has multiple or it has like a coupling system on the back of it. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. And if not, I hope it refreshes because, you know. So purchase garage, it's cheap. Our truck is worth 27,000, so at least we didn't lose any money on it. Engine, it's the big one. Never mind, it's a V8 or it's an i6. That's what it is. What do we need to do? Stock longboat? Let's do a race longboat. We're gonna put some money into this thing. It's gonna be, you know, a decent chunk of change, but definitely worth it. T600. And then we'll do, yeah, and then yeah, and then we'll do another. We'll you know, buy another flywheel. And then we'll. Nah, that's the biggest one they have. Radiator, biggest one they have as well. Let's see for rear suspension because I know that really get better than that. Wow. Everything's beefy on this truck. I'm surprised we got this thing for 20 something thousand dollars. That is definitely pretty good. Now we can sell our parts. Let's do that. Yeah, $1,000. Not any return on that, but $1,000 is $1,000. You know what I mean? Um, $50,000 right now. We are poor, broke. Let's see. Let's see what they have in store for us on our trucking adventure. 5 trailers now. Okay. Let's see what it is. $69,000. Insanity. And that is the one with the hitch on the back. So we will turn ourselves around and we will be making $200,000. Um, actually gonna limit the money to $400,000 now that I see the prices. I thought the prices were 69,000 or like 20,000, but now that I see that they're 69,000, I think we should limit our money in or our income at 400,000 at the end of this. So and then we'll get another $69,000 one. Why not? You know? Can I get this one? Can I not get this one? Oh, I think I might be in the way. That's probably what it is. Let's see. Was I in the way? Now we have to back this up, which is gonna be difficult, but not insanely hard to do. Why are you not working? Should be able to work. Can I not accept the job? Can I not? Okay, here we go. Why is that, okay, fine, we'll do this one. Why not? Okay, so at least we have 2 trailers, which is good. That's definitely good. So we're gonna make $100,000 on this trip. FPS is spiking low, 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 but now it's going up. Okay, now we have to back this up perfectly now because we don't have that green thing that like auto connects it or whatever it is. Now I think we are in line. Are we? Are we in line? No, we aren't. How do we become in line with it? Okay. Very interesting. Go up. See how this might work. We're in line. We're definitely in line. Were at least. Maybe not, but switch gears so it stops wobbling. Now let's see. Why is it not? How is this not working? Why are you not working? Why are you not working? Hmm. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Where did the thing go? I can, where is it? There it is. Need to raise you up. Come on. Why you being so sensitive? Trailer hook. Eh. You really don't want me to make a bunch of money. It is like the... Here. Is there a... I don't know. I will see you guys when I get it done. Alright guys, it never worked out for some reason. It just would not connect. Smashed my cab. So I just gave up on it. You know, deleted the job. Lost $4,000, but you know, I could have been making another 69,000 for how much time I actually took to try to put that on there. So, you know, not really too mad about it, but, you know, we were trying to, you know, learn the lands and things like that, so we are gonna, you know, stick with one trailer first, then eventually if we become more comfortable, then we'll do more than one trailer, but for now, I feel comfortable with one trailer. I feel sketchy with one trailer right now. Even though we have 969 horsepower, we shouldn't really, you know, have a problem with hauling this. Still at $69,000 on the back of this truck, which is kind of insane, kind of overpriced, but you know, hopefully the mod developer isn't on here and changes it because we need money. I need money. I need money. I mean, who doesn't need money? But yeah, that's sketchy right there, man. It wasn't sketchy when we just had a semi truck, but it was sketchy. It just is. It's sketchy when you have a trailer. And then if you go too fast through here, yeah, you can hit your trailer on that tree. And then somehow we need to do a U-turn. I don't know how, but we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out. Hopefully not jackknife it. There we go. That was perfect. Now we can just cruise up this mountain and to the sawmill, and then back to the sawmill. Or I think from the sawmill back to that area, I think there's deliveries possibly, but I'm not 100% sure about that. But yeah, we make $69,000. That's unheard of for one trip with a trailer load. I mean, you guys clearly saw at the start of the video that we made 5 grand. 5 grand just going a decently long way. Not a huge way, but you know, right now, because we have 969 horsepower, we are actually faster than some of these cars, which is kind of stupid, and they're gonna also get run into because tight roads and all that. So that's really why it's priced at $69,000, because it's hard. It's hard, you know, maneuvering through all this. It's definitely hard, but not too hard to the point where you can't do it. So, you know, first load, 1 trailer. Second load, probably gonna be 2 or 3. Being honest. So, if we can possibly go, that would be nice. You know, I'm a hard worker, got 9 to 5 job or 9 to 5 trucking. So, you know, here for a minute, you're wasting my time. And eventually, I need to invest in a bull bar just in case, you know, some Karen just wants to feel like she or he, in gender neutral, but usually it's a she that's a Karen. But you know, if she wants to, you know, ram into the front of me or turn in front of me because you know I'm too big of a load or whatever. Yeah. So let's get to the sawmill. Hopefully not wreck into any more people. And then see, I guess, what the jobs are there, because, man, right now we are flying. We are flying. We're getting lucky with traffic because they're not coming in the turns. As I just said, that red ETK was in the turns with us, but can't wait to get back and drive our daily driver around. You know, it's gonna be fun. We can take it to car meets, which would be actually kind of sick. Slap some rims on it, which would be also kind of sick. That would actually be really cool, but not lower it or make it unpractical. Impractical? Yeah, that's. You know, we just need to make it as a daily driver, things like that. We're gonna have a house over in West Coast or here that we're gonna have some, you know, cool cars and some treatable cars. You know what I mean? And also some drag cars or race cars or whatever we put our mind to. You know what I mean? We're gonna have so much real estate, to the point where we're gonna sell all the real estate. Go faster. We're gonna sell all the real estate and we're gonna be millionaires. And I'm not even joking. Okay, so we're coming up to our descent now, I think. At least close to the descent part. Which will be nice, but I don't really like it that much. So, we're gonna going to high gear. Hopefully all the weight on the back makes it better. And hopefully we can just roll down. I'm just gonna roll down, just because, you know, gas mileage, things like that. Trucks are very, very, very expensive to fill up. We are gaining speed. Put on my foot on the brake just because don't want to gain too much speed, especially on these corners. These corners are brutal. And I think coming around this corner, the corner back there, I think I got a glimpse of the sawmill. Not totally sure. No, no, I didn't. Whoa! And you gotta pay attention a whole lot while you're here. It is like, it's crazy. Also, this is such a remote place that where we are going in the town is the only place that has a gas station. So, yeah, we probably should, you know, fill up when we come here, even if we're trying to penny pinch, because you don't want to be stuck and then not be able to get to the gas station, because that is a long way away. Yeah, let's get down here. This is insanely windy. Could not imagine 2 trailers. But I can imagine it because I'm gonna do it. Maybe not now, but we're gonna definitely do it. Yeah, so AI's been not too angry at us, thankfully, but we need to slow down. We need to slow down. We need to slow down. Slow down. I need the engine brake. I don't even know where that is. I don't have it binded. Now you have a glimpse of the town. Don't have a glimpse of the sawmill yet, just yet, but it's a bit closer than you think. You know, which is really nice because 69,000 for this trip, which probably took us 10 minutes, something like that, is not bad. 10 minutes driving, not 10 minutes, you know. I was gonna pass. Oh, bet. And I was about to run into him because steering on this thing also doesn't work that way. And I ran into them as well. Please, no, 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 no. Is my steering broken? It seems like it kind of is. Oh boy, just limp it back. Just limp it back. Just limp it to the sawmill. I ain't losing another $4 grand and not getting paid. That's what I'm talking about. We need to get a you know, bull bar on this thing because that is brutal. Now our tire is screeching at us. But there is the sawmill. Let's not dip our wheels on the corner. Please get out of my way. Please, 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 please. Oh well. On. Also, there is quarry work here, but I don't really. Not really a huge fan, as you guys saw on the first episode of quarry work. I don't like it. So, yeah. Let's please just get down here. Please, 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 please. And if they're good, if there's good loads, then we might take them. Oh, gosh. Oh my gosh. Come on, over the finish line. And there is 80,000. 80,000 is crazy. And 21,000 for empty trailers. Now let's see. Okay, free to go back to Uncle's condo. Let's see. Oh, and we don't have to repair it. Let's go. Okay. Let's see. Oh, we have a free car slot, but I don't know if I want to spend any of our money. especially here, but whoa. 707 horsepower? Drag. These are such cheap prices. Okay, let's get back in the truck. Let's get back in the truck. Make some more money. How much money are we at? 126,000. Let's look at milestones. Collect some of that money. It's not going to give us that much money, but it's still money. And I'm sorry, guys, that you can hear my mouse clicking, but, it's the way that it works. We could also be a, mailman if we want, but I don't really want to, because this is too profitable. And there's no trailer. Never mind, it's not profitable. Let's see. What do we do? Maybe if we go away and repair our truck or something, maybe it'll reload something, maybe? Hopefully. I mean, there's some nice cars in here. Wait. How much for this Battlehawk? 21 grand for a 51,000 mile one. Estimated market price is 19. Is that good deal, or is that because the... Oh, vehicles are rising now. Ooh, I don't know though. I don't know. Yeah, we're not gonna spend any money here. We're not gonna spend any money here. Not at all. We need to come out of here with $400,000. $400,000. If we do not, then, well, we stay here until we make that 400,000, or, you know, get that $400,000 without spending it. Okay, here we go. 3 transport trailers. 1, 2. What does this one look like? Oh, I'm glad we didn't connect them or get another one, because I thought that other one was you know, whatever it's called. Okay, now let's see. Please tell me that this one works this time. We hook this one up. Fine. That is fine. Okay. Then we try to back up this one. Now this is possibly where it's gonna go wrong, but hopefully it's not. I've seen YouTubers do it. I've seen the mod author do it. I've seen people can do it, right? But don't know. Yes. Yes. Yes, guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna see this till the next video. Hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.